Hi everyone, I'm Paul Couchman. I'm Unison Branch Secretary at Surrey County Council. I'm also our lead negotiator on Surrey Pay. I'm recording this message aimed at all Surrey County Council staff to add to the material we send out in emails and newsletters and on our website. It's just another way of getting our message to you. Everything I'm about to say is covered in far more detail in the Council's own offer, which you can find on the SNet and also on our Unison website. I'll put the details up here at the end. First of all, we're not on any national pay scales here in Surrey. For the past 20 years, we've negotiated local settlements. We have an entirely local pay and reward arrangement. Anything you hear regarding the National Joint Council, or NJC, is not related to us. For many years, we did better than the national average in terms of pay and reward. But this is not the case since the financial crisis and austerity kicked in nearly 10 years ago. It's important to note here that it wasn't our members that caused the crash, but bankers and politicians. Public sector workers should never have been made to bear the brunt of austerity. Over the past 10 years, our pay has dropped in real value by anything up to 20%. Year after year, we've seen the local pay cap continue, with tiny increases of a couple of £100 in some years and a total pay freeze last year. The automatic right to an incremental rise each year has gone, except in the case of social workers and occupational therapists, who are on separate career pay model, and has been replaced by a percentage increase which was dependent on affordability, and it was 1% last year. There have been some positive moves, particularly raising the pay of the lowest paid workers, something which Unison has championed for many, many years. But for the majority of staff, it feels like pay cut after pay cut, year after year. In Unison, we think the time has come to make a stand. We've got a very good relationship with the Council, but we're not afraid of putting our heads above the parapet, alongside our members, and fighting for a fair and reasonable pay settlement. I don't have time to go into detail about the Council's pay offer, so I'll just give you the headlines and you can look in more detail for yourselves. First of all, there's no cost of living increase. That means no across-the-board increase for everyone, even though inflation is rising at around 3% and the average wage increase in the UK is around 2.9%. Any incremental increase in pay is dependent on you achieving a successful appraisal in the past year. If you're a social worker or an OT, you'll be on the career pay model and will receive an incremental step up your pay scale unless you're already at the top, in which case you'll receive nothing. Everyone else is in the job family pay model. The tops and bottoms of grades 1 to 7 will all move up slightly as SEC increase their minimum wage rates. Everyone on these grades will receive some kind of increase, generally around 2% unless you're at the top of your grade, where the increase on grades 4, 5 and 6 will only be 1%. If you're at the bottom of your grade, then like last year, it's likely you'll still be on the bottom, but your salary will have increased by around 2%. If you're on S8 or above in either of the pay models, and you're at the top of your pay scale, you'll receive nothing. For some of you, this will be the second year of a total pay freeze. Unison believe this is unacceptable. What about low pay? The lowest wage in Surrey County Council, the bottom of S12, is set to increase to just £8.75 an hour. SEC, they want to achieve £9 an hour by 2020, but we think that's nowhere near enough to survive in Surrey. We're calling for a commitment from the Council to achieving a £10 an hour minimum wage. A little good news. Previously, a member of staff had to have been in post for a full appraisal year from April to March and have had a successful appraisal before being entitled to any potential movement up their pay scale. Due to a successful dispute earlier this year led by Unison in adult social care teams and a good turnout in our Consultative Ballot, the Council is now saying that staff need only to have been in post prior to December the 31st the previous year. There's more good news for recent new starters as well. The current annual leave entitlement will now increase to 28 days after 2 years with the Council instead of 5. The bonus for exceptional performance, which is only achieved by a tiny minority of staff anyway, will be paid as a lump sum instead of over 12 months as before. There's no good news for those staff who have been with the Council many years. Our sick pay entitlement was cut last year. We're most likely to be at the tops of our grades and now on the second year of a total pay freeze. Or we're stuck near the bottom of our grade and don't appear to be moving up at all. Your local Unison reps have rejected the offer and we are recommending that you reject the offer in the Consultative Ballot, which is out now. It'll be your decision. You will receive an email with a link to the online Secret Unison Consultative Ballot. If we're to be able to get the council to think again and improve their offer, we need a huge turnout. This means you. Please don't ignore that email. Please don't put it off. Click on the link and vote. Whichever way you vote, just vote. This is your pay, your salaries, your career, your life. Don't leave it to others. Join us in making a stand. We're recommending that you do vote no in Unison's Consultative Ballot. For more detail, check out the Council's pay and reward pages on SNet. Follow me, Paul Couchman, on Jive, where I'll post regular updates. And go to our website here, like our Facebook page, follow our Twitter feed, and get involved. Remember, only Unison members can vote in this Consultative Ballot. If you are not a Unison member, you can join us online here. Once you've done that, contact the branch on 0208 541 9091 or by email at unison@surreycc.gov.uk by the 22nd of June. We'll send you the link. If you're interested, get in touch. Let's tell Surrey County Council to pay up now.